Welcome to my tiny house. This is my first off-grid tiny house experience. Being both environmentally and budget friendly, a place like this is really great for a solo retreat. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys exactly what it's like to live in a tiny house, so make sure you're subscribed and let's get started. Since I'm only going overnight, I'm just packing a few essential things like a warm jacket, comfy clothes, and of course something to keep me entertained. One of the perks of being a travel vlogger and entrepreneur is that I can bring my office with me wherever I go. That might be a downfall too, because it basically means I'm working around the clock, whether that be editing photos and videos or updating my website and promoting my clothing brand Live More on social. Since I'll still be working on this trip, I'll be bringing my new laptop with me, which is the new Asus ZenBook Flip 13 OLED designed on the Intel Evo platform. This powerful Intel Evo laptop has a great battery life up to 13 hours, which is super convenient when I'm traveling because finding power at places like coffee shops, airports, or even the deck of your Airbnb isn't always easy to find. This video today is sponsored by Intel, so I'll be showing you guys some more amazing features of this laptop throughout the video. All right, we're all packed up. Let's hit the road. Quick pit stop for a coffee. We are almost at the Airbnb and I had to pull over to the side of the road for a sec because there's an unreal sunset going on right now. You just need to see for yourselves. Pulling up to the Airbnb. You guys, this is so incredibly cool. There she is. Oh my gosh, the view from this deck is insane. I'm really excited to have some coffee out here in the morning. So we have two kind of lounge chairs and then two high top chairs, and just the outside, you're surrounded by nature. But the inside is what we're here for, so let's check it out. Okay, so I definitely need to start off by giving you guys a tour of this house. It is so incredibly cool and a lot more spacious, honestly, than I thought it would be. Because I think when you think tiny house, you think that everything's gonna be kind of squished and small, but they've done a really good job of making it feel very spacious. There's a bunch of different areas. There's actually two different bedroom areas. You do go up the stairs and then the bedrooms are kind of, I guess, half the size of what a normal bedroom would be. So even as an adult, you definitely have to squish down when you're crawling up to the room. But that being said, everything down here is extremely spacious, so you can fit a lot of people in here. Okay, so when you first walk in, we have a nice little working corner. We have a chair and this long area here, which kind of more of a reading corner. And at the back of the house, we have a kitchen here. So we have a full-size stove here, along with a full-sized fridge. The first mini thing I noticed was the dishwasher, which is over here in that corner, quite mini. We have a microwave, honestly, everything that you would need. It's cool to see how they've been able to fit a full kitchen really in here. We also have a lot of cooking utensils as well. Definitely gonna use this to cook dinner later, some coffee for the morning. We have some really beautiful glassware in here. I am honestly extremely impressed. Not to mention beautiful plates. This is what it looks like from the other angle. There's also like a little reading corner here. I've actually just stuffed all of my stuff in, and then we have a bunch of books. So it actually says in the little welcome thing here that they're avid bird lovers. So they do actually have a whole bunch of books on birds, which I think is really a nice personal touch. We have some extra blankets in here. They've done a really good job of having a bunch of storage. I feel like in these tiny houses, you definitely need to have just like a lot of storage options. So they've completely made underneath the stairs here all storage. And then through here, we actually have the bathroom. We have a lovely toilet here, Cinderella toilet actually. I'll get into that later. And then up the stairs, we have the bedroom. All right, so I thought I would show you guys what it's like up here. So you do kind of have to like crawl to get into the space. But that being said, it's so extremely cozy. This area kind of makes me feel like I'm a kid again. You know, when you'd like go and climb into a treehouse or just like find like a little nook to hang out in. It was just very like comforting and nice. But I did bring my bag up here, so we're gonna unpack a little bit. There is just one heater down there, so it is a little chilly. Might layer up a little bit. If you have more people with you as well, they do have another little bedroom area that they can set up that just goes up the ladder there. So this house does have a Cinderella toilet, and it basically what that means is it incinerates all of the waste. And I drank a bunch of water on the way up, so I do need to pee, maybe TMI. I don't know why using odd toilets make me weirdly nervous. I also really don't like outhouses. I honestly rather pee outside, but we're gonna give it a go. Wish me luck. All right, we did it. It was far less scary than I anticipated, and a pretty simple process. So both my sisters are actually currently in Costa Rica still. I did spend 2 weeks there, which was really nice, but I do miss them. So we're gonna video chat them right now on the laptop. The only thing though is the Wi-Fi in this place is a little spotty, which I do find sometimes with Airbnbs that are a bit off-grid. Not necessarily the best Wi-Fi. Another really great feature of this laptop is the 3 times faster connection. So it does have Intel Wi-Fi 6 technology. So even if you have spotty Wi-Fi, you don't really have much to worry about. You can still, when you're off the grid, talk to your family and friends. Okay, my sister is here. Okay, so I'm currently staying in a tiny house. I need to show you because it's so cool. Okay, I'm just gonna flip this laptop around. This laptop literally turns into a tablet. Just finished up some work. I'm now just relaxing, hanging out. I kind of had the realization that I don't actually spend that much time by myself and alone. After I finish my work, I'm like, well, what now? Like, I'm always go, go, go. And something I don't really do often, and I do want to start doing more, is more solo trips. I feel like it's a really good way to reconnect with yourself and learn more about yourself in a different way. Going out of my comfort zone is something I want to try and do more in 2022. To be honest, traveling solo does make me kind of nervous, but I definitely feel like growth comes from doing things out of your comfort zone and things you haven't tried before. And as someone who hasn't done a ton of solo travel, it does make me kind of nervous. And so moving into 2022, that is something I want to try and do, possibly out of the country. So if you guys have any suggestions of places or countries that are really good to travel as a solo traveler, let me know. Even saying this, I'm like, oh, I don't think I want to do that. But I also too, I want 2022 to be a year of growth and a year of just, you know, becoming our best selves. Anyways, with that, we're gonna go get some dinner. We're gonna head to the grocery store and then utilize this kitchen because we can't have such a beautiful kitchen here and not utilize it. I almost said hi to that man. That's a cardboard cutout. And for $12, I will cook up a fine Italian meal. Got back, currently boiling the pasta. I am going to slip into something a little comfier because we're ready to unwind. So I ended up getting some rotini pasta. I'm not gonna make all of it. I'm gonna bring the rest home with me. And we have some cremini mushrooms. We decided to go a little lazy on this. I did buy some pre-made pasta mix because, you know, it is late and I am hungry. Moment of truth. I don't know why this part always makes me so nervous. With a little bit of pepper, I'd say this is pretty good. The one thing about being in an Airbnb and not home is you spend so long looking through cupboards trying to find bowls. Part of me is like, do we just eat it out of the pan? A lot more pepper. And voila, dinner is served. We're gonna have a little date for one on the other side of the house. For you, madame. Oh, why thank you. See what I did there? The one thing about spending time with yourself is you have a lot of time to think. You have a lot of time with your own thoughts. I'm trying to not be on my phone as much because I feel like social media, as great of a place it is, I definitely think you need to take breaks from it from time to time. I'm honestly gonna try and read one of these books. There's so many books here. You know what? I'm gonna start with this one. An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth. is absolutely incredible. The sun is starting to rise over the mountains and it's just next level. There's something about being out in nature and just like by yourself that's very refreshing, rejuvenating, relaxing. I honestly wish I could wake up like this every day. First tiny house, tiny shower experience. Definitely notice a difference with the shower, obviously being a smaller house. I'm 5'8". If you are any taller than 5'10", you might hit the roof. Just come outside. I'm going to be leaving in a few hours and it is Monday, so I do have some work. One of my favorite things, honestly, is working outside. I find the fresh air just gives me a lot of energy versus being inside, and that's when the power of this Intel Evo laptop with the long battery life really is a game changer. There's up to 27% faster productivity with the 11th gen Intel processor, so it gives me 3 times faster photo and video editing because of the fast graphics card. My old laptop would stay charged for maybe 40 minutes before it died, so that's something about this laptop that makes me really excited that I can bring my office outside, work in the nature. I'm actually currently editing some photos from my recent Europe trip in Lightroom. I do have Lightroom presets, which I'll leave linked below. So I'm just sticking my presets on those, and then I will be uploading them to all of my social channels. So if you guys aren't following me, definitely make sure you do so you can see all of the finished photos that I've edited here. Just like that, my time in the tiny house has come to an end. It was honestly such a nice 24 hours to just spend some time with myself. It's important to spend quality time with yourself, relax, unwind, and get a bit of work done. So thank you, tiny house. You've been good to me. I also wanted to give a big thank you to Intel for working with me on this video. This Intel Evo laptop really kept up with my workflow, allowed me to work from anywhere, and I'm really excited to bring this on trips with me so I can just get more work done. If you guys are in the market for a new and very powerful laptop, I'm gonna leave it in the description, so check it out. And with that, goodbye, tiny house. It's been so fun, and I will remember you. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.